When we spoke, when you came back and scored the 2 goals against Newcastle, everyone was on the up. Everyone was talking about the title, not 4th place. What's the difference between then and now, do you think? What's happened? Because you didn't foresee that. That wasn't what you were expecting.
Yeah, I was happy, surprised. Was very good that my first game I scored 2 goals, but the football, the league, to win the league, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, a 100-meter sprint. You have to be consistent. And this is why the best team right now in England probably is Manchester City and Liverpool and Chelsea, because they are more consistent than the other teams. But I believe that we have to look at that and believe that we are capable to do it the same way. We know it's tough, we have to improve, but I believe some things have to change. But I believe that we have the potential here, so we have to do the right things. It's the only way to be in that level of that teams that I mentioned before.
And it's the reason you believe, because when you look around and train every day with these players, the ability and the talent that you've got in the Manchester United group at the moment.
100%. This is what I believe. I still believe, but as I told you, and I'm going to repeat, some things have to change.
Interesting. In terms of the Premier League, the standard, the global eyes on it, is it? I know you've had the problems, but is it fantastic to be back on that stage?
Lovely
for you?
Lovely to be back on the Premier League, which is, in my opinion, the last probably 5-6 years is the best league in the world. It's always in the top of the world, but especially the last 5 years is very competitive league, very difficult league. All the teams, even as they call the smallest team, they look bigger when they play against big teams. Without doubts, I think it's by far the best league in the world.
And you, when you go around the world, do you see that? Do you see that phenomenon, if you like?
I play everywhere, so I can say the difference and the level. And I can say 100% that Premier League is by far the most difficult and the most special league in the world the last 6 years.
And is that when you look at the level of coaches we've got and the level of players that want to either play in it or, in your case, come back to play in it?
This is why as people know, I'm a challenge person. I like to challenge, first of all, myself. I think it's the most important. This is why I'm coming back, because I think I'm still capable to do it, important things and good things, and impress people. So this is why I'm back to Manchester. It's a club that I love it, everyone knows that, and to play the Premier League, which is the most competitive league right now in the moment.
And apart from the frustration on the pitch that you're mentioning, is everything settled? Are you enjoying being back in England and back living here with a family and everything?
Yes,
as well?
I'm a moment of my life that I'm settled on everything. So for me, it's another step in my career. So it's good. Family's happy, kids are happy, I'm happy, and I want to carry on like that.
You do like challenges. You've had many in your career. Where does this one in the next 4 or 5 months then to push United back into those Champions League places that you're talking about? Things have to change. How big a challenge is that?
Every weekend is a challenge. I'm not going to look in the future. I'm looking at the present. The present is now. The moment is now. We have Saturday a big game that we have to try to win, of course, and step by step. As I mentioned before, we have to improve game by game. I live the present. The present for me is the most important. The future will come. So, to think in the present, we have a difficult match Saturday, and after the Champions League in February, I hope that we're going to be more prepared, to have that huge amount, that we're going to have very, very tough games, that we're going to be more prepared, to fight against that big teams.
Yeah, you mentioned the Champions League coming up there. For next season, for this club, how important, how crucial is it to be in it again then? In terms
the
of
key,
that
as I told you, Manchester United should win the league or be in second or third. I don't see other possession for Manchester United, to be honest. I don't see. In my eyes, I don't accept that our mentality be less than to be in the top 3 in the Premier League, in my opinion.
And that has to be drilled into everybody,
of course,
around the club.
I think to build up a good things, sometimes you have to destroy a few things. So why not? New year, a new life, and I hope that Manchester can be the level that people want, especially the fans, that they deserve that.
You can sense that from the supporters at the moment, can't
Yes, yes, they deserve, because they sing all game, they are there all the games, and they want good performance from us players, so we have to give at least something to them. We won, that is the most important, the last game, for example, but as everyone knows, we don't perform the way we want, but I still believe and I'm still positive that we have a long way to improve.
Because you know this club, it's not always the winning, it's the way you win.
Exactly. I think we can make the two things together in a perfect scenario.
So just finally then, what would be success, sitting here now at the end of May, for Manchester United this season?
Right now, I hope to win one title, to go through in the Champions League, and be at least right now, the way we are, to be in the top 4.
And for that to happen, your message to the supporters would be what?
Be the same that they did until now. The fans. We're gonna give our best. We're gonna try to change things for a better way. And thank you for them support, and carry on like that.